As our community continues to heal from the terrible Monterey Park shooting, I want to introduce you to someone who has courageously come out of the darkness to teach us that even in tragedy, you could find something uplifting. This story is not so much about the shooting. It's about human connection and how valuable that is. And we call this episode of Facism The Dancer. It's difficult finding beauty in something horrible. But in this story, there is. You see it when two people connect, when eyes lock, hands touch. On the surface, it's just dancing, but deep down, it's an escape from some of life's more painful demons. Recent studies show loneliness is an epidemic in America. Immigrants are especially vulnerable. So finding connection to others is key to both health and happiness. In communities like Monterey Park, San Gabriel, Alhambra, with high percentages of Asian immigrants, dance halls thrive for this very reason. This is where loneliness disappears.
What I remember is how much happiness it brought my mom and dad and their friends. You know, they were always smiling and laughing.
Kristen Reedy's parents loved the dance halls, especially her father. They immigrated from the Philippines and started their new life in Monterey Park.
Well, Star Ballroom was really close to where I grew up. That was his hangout spot.
From her earliest memories, she watched her father, Valentino Alvaro, dance with his huge smile shining under the lights of the mirror ball.
Ballroom dancing was not only a way for them to socialize, to make new friends, and to exercise. It was something that could give them beauty with the budget that they had, right? Being immigrants.
What's going on, sir?
Somebody using a gun shooting people inside.
On January 21st, that beauty quickly disappeared when a gunman walked in, killing 11, including Kristen's dad. Suddenly, the place her father loved so much was now a place of such sorrow. This is video of Valentino dancing just moments before the shooting. He just met Amy, an immigrant from China and a newcomer to the dance hall. Valentino was teaching her when the gunman opened fire.
I was scared. Yeah, just very scared.
This is Amy. She escaped the shooting unscathed, but the mental scars are deep. She's terrified to talk about it, still shakes and cries. In a very soft voice, she squeezes together a few words about Valentino.
He's my hero. I always thinking him, yeah.
He saved her. She says when the shooting broke out, people all around them were falling.
Just I saw the people on the floor, and then I'm so scared.
Valentino pulls her down and covers her. Then the shooting stops, so she got up. But the gunman was simply reloading. She stood there petrified as he started firing again. During the interview, Kristen is just learning these details, finding out her father pulled Amy down a second time. It was the last thing he would do. The man whom Amy had only known for mere minutes just saved her life and lost his own.
Amy, do you mind if I give you another big hug? Is that okay?
Amy wanted to make sure Kristen understood how thankful she was, calling Valentino her angel.
We're here for you. Yeah. It brings so much peace to be here.
Valentino's gravestone has just been put into place, and Kristen is seeing it for the first time. As she's cleaning away the dirt to better read it, a sweet man named Fernando comes over to help. "This is our community," he says. As the inscription pops out, I can see it's a verse from the Bible. "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends."
Now, it's kind of hard to go up to a stranger, you know, and have a deep conversation. But when you go to a dance hall, you kind of expect to dance, you know? So you can be a stranger like Amy and my dad was, and yet all of a sudden be the closest friends in just minutes.
That is the beauty of dance. But what is the future after such a horrible tragedy? The Star Ballroom is closed for good. The Lai, where the gunman was disarmed, remains open. And the Elks Lodge at San Gabriel, where we are shooting this interview, carries on in the memory of those lost. Longtime musician Linda Herman knew many of the dead and can still see Valentino, who was here every Wednesday, sitting at his favorite table. She says that dancing must not stop.
I think the dancing keeps everybody together. It's important for everybody to, it's a way to heal. I haven't got over it yet. I still have a tear in my eye.
My dad was so positive that I can't stay sad for too long.
As for Kristen, you'd think her love of dancing would now be tainted, but it's not.
When I think of my dad dancing, all I could think of is joy and fun. Maybe he's alive somewhere, continuing on that fun, that joy, with the same people he used to always dance with.
And that is a beautiful thing. While the Star Dance Studio understandably will not come back from this tragedy, there are a number of other dance halls that will continue to bring this beautiful art form to the community, and they are open to anyone who is willing to dance.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.